Good morning. We're here on the left side of number one, and this is one of the areas we've really focused on trying to get our cedar in, get that new variety of fescue. Does really well in shade areas, but we also wanted to work on raising these canopies. So I think one of the few things you'll notice on number one is the cart path and all the changes on the golf course. But what we're looking at are some of the views and the sight lines. You can see the filtration here in our on the ground through the canopy with some of our selective pruning. We can also see this area stayed pretty bare, so we've got some seed coming up here, and then back towards the tee we have a much better catch. We'll just continue to keep adding seeds and plants into these areas throughout the falls to make these really fill in. And our goal will be to have a more consistent rough in the shaded areas, more tolerance. But as we mentioned last year, the canopy raising, it improves sight lines, aesthetics, and all those things, but also it has a great benefit for our turf. So these are just some of the things that we'll continue to work on. They're not going to be solved in 1 year, but we're working, and we will continue to work on these areas so that we have a full improvement throughout the entire scope of the property, not just straight down the line with the tees, the fairways, and the greens. So just one other aspect that we were able to accomplish and that we'll continue to work on throughout the future years. So we're here on the second, and this area is one of really lush, bent grass free rough. So this was our trial run. 2 years ago we came out and we started this process to make sure we fully knew what we were getting into with killing of the bent grass that had migrated in the rough. We purchased the cedar and we started running our programs to make sure. So this has had a second application of the herbicide, which is huge and very instrumental in the success. So we're going to have a little bit throughout the golf course where we'll come in this year and we'll spray it with that second app, and then it'll be clean. So this is a really good representation of what we're going to be looking at into the future. So now that we've eradicated the bent grass and we've overseeded it, we've got our new variety in here, thick, lush. This is a nice representation of just open area without the trees, but this is the goal. And as we continue to look to the future, we will continue to maintain the rough in this nature where we're getting rid of the bent grass, and then we're always overseeding with these new varieties. Just as I keep mentioning, it's another thing that we figured out while we were closed. What can we do to enhance the golf course, the experience? And this rough renovation was really something that we're proud of and that we're going to really be proud of as we move forward.